And hello, my babies. Hello, my babies. Oh, yes. It's late. It's late. It surely is. It surely is. And Miss J get ready to tell y'all what I'm going to tell y'all what happened. See, because the devil won't going to have me not to do this tonight. And he will try me. He will try me. But let me tell y'all what happened. Yes, my computer here, my iMac, start acting real crazy. That was why it's supposed to start at 8:30. Would have been all right. Computer start acting crazy. My iMac. I'm calling Apple. Apple had to come in and what you do that remote setting or something like that, right? And then they had to put an update up here. Oh my gosh, y'all! I like to gave up, but I said no, 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 no. I'm not doing this. I'm not gonna give up. I'm gonna sit right here and wait till this computer get till Apple get through doing what they were doing, whatever. That's what I want to say. But I'm in here tonight. I most certainly am. Miss J is up in here tonight. And I want to say thank y'all, thank y'all, thank y'all. If you watching and that you see that little red light and it's blinking, 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 that means y'all watching Miss J live, right? And I appreciate that. But if you watch it and you don't see the don't see the little red light, it's okay. That's the replay. I appreciate that anyway. But before I even get started, I'm gonna say again, I gotta put it out there. Thank y'all. And every time I do this, every time I come live, I'm gonna thank y'all for continue to send your prayers with my family. I really really appreciate it. Things are looking up. They're looking up slowly, but they're looking up. Okay. I thank y'all for those ones that still calling me, and still inboxing me, asking me how things going. I really appreciate it. God knows I do. I want to let y'all know that, okay? Well, Miss J is up in here late, and I'm gonna try my best. Now, y'all know Miss J trying this new thing. I'm on this new thing, trying not to hold y'all long. But let me tell y'all something. When these topics be good, they be good. Okay. So tonight's topic is postpartum and mental health. Um, Let me do something real quick. I gotta do this. I gotta do this because I hear it. Here I come, y'all. I had to turn my AC off. Number one is getting cool up in here. But yes, the topic tonight is thank y'all for those that's in here with me. Y'all share me out. Y'all tap that screen. To topic tonight is again postpartum and mental health. Postpartum and mental health. Now, it may be someone that's watching now or watching the replay that has been through it, has been through it, and you got through it, and you got through it. I'm glad. I'm really glad for it because that's something to go through. But now, are we talking about now? Now, back then we call it the baby blues. That's why I said baby blues or postpartum. Baby blues or postpartum. Let's dive into this real quick. And again, I apologize for being late, but I was determined to get this done tonight. And I will be back tomorrow, back to back, because I would not let April leave out of here without me doing my awareness to autism, like I did a year and a half ago. So I will be back tomorrow early. It will be early. But again, that was some Apple stuff. That one. Anyway, my computer's fine. Update, everything working. Anyway, but yeah, the baby blues are postpartum. I've heard now. How many of y'all watching live have heard of the baby blues? I have. I never knew, but I've always heard baby blue. Oh, you just got the baby blues. I have. But now, this is the thing with baby blues. Baby blues is a feeling of a sadness that you have in a few days to a week after having your baby. Now, we all go through that, because we're new mothers, right? I know I did. I can talk about me. I know I did. First baby, like, what in the world? Now, how this is a life, a human being that's let me look at my comments. This hey, Miss Davis, thank you for coming in here. Um, hey Lanisha, thank y'all. Um, this is I remember when I had my first baby, my first son. I was terrified. I mean I was. That's every new mother. I don't care if you 30 years old and you have your first child. It's terrifying, it's overwhelming. So yes, I used to hear that baby blues. Yes, I did. I really did. And it jumps on awesome topic. Thank you, Karika. Thank you so much. Um, it happens. So is the baby blues the same as postpartum depression? Is it the same? Hmm. Is the baby blues the same as postpartum? No, it's not. The postpartum, it lasts longer. It lasts longer and is more serious than the baby blues. Um, Up to about 4 and 5 new parents, that's 80%, it's 80%, will have the baby blues in some form. About 4 and 5 new parents will have the baby blues. I'm gonna show you why it's not the same. Um, because the postpartum is more serious than just the baby blues. I'm getting ready to show you. Get ready to dive in it. Um, but up to 4 and 5 new parents will experience, that's 80%, the baby blues, right? Upon having their first child or child, okay? But it can affect, and it does affect any new parent of any race, any age, any religion, any culture, any income, any education level you have. It it affects us women. All right. So don't feel like because you making a 6 figure, you can't have this because you can. Okay. So what does the baby blues feel like? What does the baby blues? We're gonna talk about baby blues now. What does the baby blues feels like? What does it feel like? You have mood swings, anxiety, sadness, irritability, feeling overwhelmed, crying tremendously. See, just crying, right? And you can't hardly concentrate. Brain fog, but that's just another term for it. But you can't hardly concentrate. Your concentration level has reduced. Okay. And then you don't want to eat. You have appetite issues. Don't want to eat. This is somehow the baby blues feel. Okay. This is somehow of the baby blues feel. All right. Let me look at my comments. Yes, does. Yes, it is. That's right. Okay, Miss David said yes, yes, does. Karika says it's the same. Um um Miss Davis said yes, it is. Miss Davis said that's right. All of that. Miss Davis said all of that. Thank you. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for being in with me too, babies. Y'all share me out. I know it's late. All right, so when does the baby blues turns into postpartum depression? When does it go from just having the baby blues, okay, to full blown postpartum depression? When does this take place? So the development of postpartum depression should be considered within postpartum blues symptoms, which lasts beyond 4 to 6 weeks. All right. And here are some of the symptoms again: inability to feel happiness or pleasure, feelings of worthlessness or guilt, disinterest in caring for the baby, yourself, your friends, your family. You don't have no interest in nothing. You see the difference? Recurrent thoughts of death or suicide. Do you see the difference? Thoughts about harming the baby. Having thoughts about harming your baby. I'm going to say that again. Having thoughts about harming your baby. Excessive irritability, anger, worry, agitation, extreme lack of, you don't have no energy. Don't have no energy. And where your motivation is, that's gone out the window, right? Do you see how it went from baby, just a little baby blues, but it went beyond 46 weeks? And here are some more symptoms creeping in on you, okay? Beyond 4 to 6 weeks, okay? Went beyond. Let me look at my arm. Yeah, Miss David said, yeah, right. All the above. Yes. So, what is postpartum? What is postpartum? It recognizes the depression associated with having a baby, often begins during pregnancy as well as after you have given birth. It can happen. Okay? And it's a hormonal imbalance, a severe hormonal imbalance during pregnancy and after you have given birth. Okay? Gotta hang there, y'all. So let's look at. Here's some comments. Here are some comments that women experiencing postpartum problems be saying. I just feel like running away. I don't feel like myself anymore. I'm a rotten person or a terrible mother. Why did I have this child? I don't know what I'm doing. I feel like I'm going crazy. I sometimes think about hurting the baby and myself. Yes, this is what goes on when postpartum sets in. Mental health depression, okay? This is what goes on. Thank you, Miss Davis. These are some comments that I found, right? That people that women be saying that, told their journey and they shared some comments. And I got a figure about 15 or 20, but I just got those a little bit right there, right? That stuck out to me. So now let's look at the causes. Let's look at the causes. What causes it? What causes this? A lot of people it's been a lot of research on postpartum depression, right? It's been a lot of research, and they think it's due to rapid hormonal changes that is linked to pregnancy and birth, or those with a family and or personal history of emotional problems. Let's start right there. You see how that thing is twofold? If you got a family history of emotional issues, emotional problems, you may be subject. You may be subject. If you got a family history of any mental problems, you may be suspect. Okay. As I was saying, with a family and or personal history of emotional problems, right? And others, and you might feel might have issues with personality, your personality and coping skills. They are very vulnerable. Your personality and your coping skills are vulnerable. You may be suspect. Okay. So who is at risk? Who is at risk? What women are at risk for this? First time mothers. First time mothers was number one on the list. Younger than 25 years old, mothers of twins, that was number two on the list. A stressful life event during your pregnancy or shortly after giving birth. Things like, losing your job, death of a loved one. If you got some domestic violence or something going on in your home, personal illness, you being ill, you having an illness, okay? You having an illness, medical complications during childbirth, including premature delivery or having a baby with a medical problem. Medical complications during childbirth, including premature delivery or having a baby with medical problems. And then just having no close family or friends to support you. You in it by yourself. You in it by yourself. You're in it by yourself. These are some things that put us women at higher risk of getting, it's called, well, the short term is PPD, postpartum, okay? So if you hear me say PPD, that's what I'm talking about. Um, this is what put us at higher risk. Like I said, first time mothers. That was I just called out. Yes. Now, remember I said postpartum mental health? Okay, so is postpartum a mental illness? Is postpartum a mental illness? Okay. What y'all think? Is postpartum a mental illness? What y'all think? Y'all that's watching? No, it's not. No, it's not. Postpartum is not a mental illness. It's not a mental illness, but it is considered a mental health disorder. Now, see, I did a segment and told y'all the difference between mental illness and mental disorder. It's a difference. But however, if a person continues to experience mood swings or feelings of depression for more than 4 to 6 weeks after childbirth, the problem may be more serious than just the baby blues. Did y'all get that? It's not considered mental illness, but it is considered a mental health disorder. Okay? And if anyone experienced any type of mood swings or feelings, that I called out more than 4 to 6 weeks after you had given birth, the problem may be more serious than just the baby blues, than just feeling like, I get out of it. Okay? I want y'all to listen to me. So, talking about postpartum, PPD, postpartum, there are actually, let's look at three types of the postpartum. All right? Three types of postpartum depression. The first one, we already know, is called the postpartum baby blues. Okay? Next one is postpartum anxiety. And this is when a person experiences severe anxiety after having a baby or becoming a parent for the first time. These anxious feelings are often out of control and they take over your whole body, your thoughts. Anxiety. That's postpartum anxiety. But this one right here is the most serious and severest one of all. What I'm getting ready to tell you. And this one is called postpartum psychosis. Now, when I say that, well, when I saw this, before I even read what it was, it brought me to the stuff I be seeing on the news and come to find out the ladies was dealing with postpartum psychosis, right? Where and some of them end up harming their children, okay, and themselves. All right. But postpartum psychosis is the most serious and the severest of them all. And this which is the severest of this form of mental illness. You will have extreme confusion, loss of touch of reality, mm, paranoia, delusions, disorganized thoughts, disorganized thought process, and this one right here, hallucinations. This is the postpartum psychosis. This is where the hallucinations come in there. The paranoia jump in on you. All right. And your disorganized thoughts. This is why this one is the most serious and the most serious and the baddest one of all out of all of them. And this is why when you're hearing on the news, and then that you keep hearing about this certain person in the news, and that's why they come to the final conclusion that she was suffering from postpartum psychosis. That was why she put a child in the oven, and because I seen this, y'all. Mm-hmm. This is what's going on, my ladies. So don't take this stuff for granted. Don't take it for granted because you were crying 3 weeks. Every day you just crying every day, every day, every day. Don't take this stuff for granted. Don't do that. And again, disorganized thought process. And like I said, the big one, hallucinations. Hallucinations. And this particular one, this postpartum psychosis, it can affect anyone soon, just soon after having a baby. And it affects around 1 in 500 mothers after giving birth. This one right here. This is the one that be in the news a lot. This is the one that be in the news a lot. Y'all share me out. Y'all watching, share me out, please. And tap that screen for me, y'all. Y'all getting them fingers to work. You did some good. I know it's late. I'm about finished. This is worth them reactions. Tap them. Tap them. But this is the one that be in the news a lot. This is the one that when you hear about they killed themselves or attempt to kill themselves or attempt to hurt their child, that's what that one is. That's the postpartum psychosis. Okay, the most serious one of all. So, what are the three? So now, postpartum, you got stage. Everything in life got stages. Even being born have stages. Even getting older from younger to older. There's stages, right? So postpartum have stages. It has stages. And there's three of the stages. I want y'all to listen. Postpartum have three stages. All right. The first one is the acute phase, 24 hours immediately following delivery. Immediately following delivery. Let me get something to drink, y'all. Got a truck in my throat. And the next one is subacute phase. This can last 2 to 6 weeks following your delivery. This is called the subacute phase. This can last 2 to 6 weeks following delivery. And the last one is the late phase. Can last from 6 weeks through 6 months following you having your baby. Postpartum has stages. Don't take it for granted, y'all ladies. Don't take it for granted. I come up here, y'all know me. I do my shows. I like to talk about things that I feel that can help people be irrelevant, that can shed some light, and just bring information. And this right here, this is still going on today. Okay. So when I was doing my research on this, of course, I always try to look for statistics. There go my word, statistics. Statistics. There go my word. I always try to look for that. Let me see something. So let's look at the statistics. About 1 in 10 women will experience postpartum depression after giving birth. 1 in 10. Postpartum depression generally lasts 3 to 6 months. However, this varies based on whatever factors that you're dealing with. It varies. Good evening. Lanisha, I didn't know all those stages. Yes, it has 3 stages. 3 stages. See, that's why Miss J coming here trying to get information. Share this out. Share it out. I know it's late. I'm about finished. Y'all. Um, so postpartum depression lasts up to 3 to 6 months, y'all. And it varies depending on your factors. Okay, it varies. It is estimated that nearly 50% of mothers with postpartum depression are not diagnosed by a health professional. Did y'all hear I said 50%? That's half. 50% of mothers I ain't saying think they got it, might have, don't know if they got it, with postpartum depression are not diagnosed by a health professional. That's not good. Ladies, that's not good. 80% of women with postpartum depression, see, this is a good thing right here. See, when we talk about this kind of stuff, some of us probably feel there's no hope. We can't get out of it. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. 80% of women with postpartum depression will achieve a full recovery. But you know what you got to do, right? You got to seek help. Let it be known. Okay? So now let's look at them. I won't worry about the statistics in Uganda and UK. I worry about the ones right here in the USA. Okay? So here are the statistics for the United States, y'all. Mm. And this came from postpartumdepression.org, March of 2022. What did last year? Okay. Here are the statistics for the USA, y'all. They're supposed to care about us women. Huh. All right. So upon looking at this, right, it was some the exact figures are not really known, but here are some general figures about the number of women who experience postpartum depression annually. New mothers is between 10 to 20%. There we go. One recent study found that 1 in 7 women may experience postpartum depression in the year after giving birth. After you a whole year after you had your baby. Okay? With approximately 4 million live births occurring each year in the United States. Now, that figures equates up to 600,000 postpartum depression diagnosis. Did y'all hear what I just said? And this study was done on March of 2022. Those figures equates to almost 600,000 postpartum depression diagnoses. But the thing with this now, that 600,000 postpartum diagnosis, how about y'all? That only counts for live for the babies that was alive live births. Okay, live 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 births. That's what that counts for. That's what that counts for. So I had to go there, y'all. I had to go to this one. Because inquiring minds wanted to know. I wanted to know. Wait a minute, I'm jumping ahead of myself. All right, so that 600, like I said, that 600,000, that actually equates to the live births. All right, so let's don't forget about the women that has miscarried or have had stillbirths. They experience postpartum also. All right, 900,000 women suffer from postpartum depression annually in the United States. 900,000. 900 comma 000. That's 900,000. Yes. Women who miscarry or have stillbirths experience postpartum depression. Totaling 900,000 women suffer from postpartum depression annually in the United States. Annually. So this is where, as I'm doing my research, I had to go here. Because like I said, inquiring minds want to know. So I wanted to know the statistics by race. The statistics by race. All right. So hold on, y'all. The statistics by race. I'm ready to get something for y'all. Gotta pull this over some so I can get to it. There we go. The statistics by race. I don't need nothing to kind of record my computer screen. I got a chart that I'm gonna show y'all. Yep, I got a chart that I want to show y'all. If it come up, but it's important to remember that this affects people from all races, ethnicities, cultures, and educational or economic backgrounds. Okay, I want y'all to understand that because it does. It affects. It affects all of us, ladies. It does. Okay, here we go. And again, I apologize. I don't know what Lord, I hope my Apple ain't messed my computer up. My camera just and the computer just, oh my Jesus. Oh my Jesus. This is crazy. But anyway, uh, I don't know why that did that, y'all. I hope Apple did not mess my computer up. I really do. Let me show y'all the I really hope they did not mess because that's the come on now. They don't I do not like that. Okay, here it is. Share my screen. There it is right there. And add to scene. All right, do y'all see this? This is the chart that's showing postpartum depression and new mothers by ethnicity and race. Let me pull this up, so hold on, y'all. I'm trying to pull my screen up. There it is. All right. Do y'all see that? So take a look at the chart. Take a look at the chart. The following data displays the postpartum percentage of women with symptoms of postpartum depression during various ethnic groups. So that's the chart. So as you see, there we are right here, an American Indian. Don't know what that means. It's that multiple race. Don't know what that means. But anyway, I just wanted y'all to see the chart, okay? But it's like I said, it's important to remember that this can affect any forms of race, ethnicity, cultures, education, or economic background. All right. And the chart details the percentage of women of various ethnicities who have been diagnosed with postpartum depression. All right. Just wanted y'all to see that. I just wanted y'all to see that. I just wanted y'all to see that. Um, so now we dealt with all of that, right? Let's look at how can we heal. How can we heal from this? Because you can heal from it. You can heal from it. So postpartum depression is a condition that it shows up in many forms and can remain undiagnosed for a long period of times. But see, you can't get that. This is the thing now, ladies. You can't get diagnosed if you don't share information with your doctor or your physician. Cause y'all look, ladies, look, y'all know, when something we know when something ain't excuse me, when something ain't right with us. We know we don't have no business crying for a whole month, just crying, but without start crying for nothing. Or we know we ain't got to be having thoughts coming through our head or harming ourselves or harming our child. We know, but see, some of us don't want to go ahead on to the doctor and let the doctor see what's wrong with us, and we should stop doing it. Y'all, excuse me, and we should stop doing it. But this is how it can be done. Build a secure bond with your baby. Emotional bonding is very, very crucial. Emotional bonding is very, very crucial with your child. Between the parent and your child. It's very, 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 very crucial. You got to build an emotional bond. You got to do that. Get plenty of rest. Get as much sleep as you possibly can. Now, let me hold it right there. When I had my baby, my son, the first time, I had a habit. I had got into the swing of when he went to sleep, I went to sleep. I didn't care about the house. When he went to sleep, I stopped what I was doing, got on that bed and went to sleep too. Sure did. Sure did. When he went to sleep, I went to sleep. Period. Sure did. So try, y'all ladies, try doing that. Don't worry about the house. When your baby finally go to sleep, turn that cell phone off and go to sleep. Go to sleep. Get you some rest. Okay. Get as much sleep as possible. Okay. Should I say? But that's gonna help you cope with being tired and agitated and frustrated. You gotta get some rest. And y'all already know how many have with a couple hours, several hours without sleep, and you fussing everybody out. You're irritable. When your baby go to sleep, you go to sleep. And let it be known in the household from now on, when baby goes to sleep, I'm going to sleep. And the most important thing is that please seek help. Make sure you talk with your physicians. Okay, ladies? Don't hesitate to accept help from family and your friends, okay? During your postpartum period. Some of us don't want to accept help. Somebody, I got it. First time being a mother, but your neighbor that's been knowing you 15, 20 years, your first time being a parent, they want to come and help you. No, I'm good. Accept that help. Accept that help. Because it's easy to get overwhelmed. And we got to make sure I know everything to try to do right, it always going to have about eating healthy, eat good. At least try. Try to eat healthy foods. At least try. At least try to eat healthy meals. Maintain a healthy diet. That's going to help promote your healing process. Okay. You steady eating the pig feet and the pigtails and the pork chops, and you know, you'd be surprised with what they're doing to your body. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Thank y'all for coming in here. Thank y'all for coming in here. You'd be surprised. And take care of yourself. Even if you have to find yourself slow. Now, if you're the type of person you like to do exercise, right? Slowly start about doing it. And if you haven't never exercised, start exercising. And y'all know what? Believe it or not, don't care what your neighbors gonna think. If they see you walking around in your yard, walking around your big house, you got that big house, walk around that thing 10 times or 15 times. It is do that. That's okay. And have your little Apple Watch on and just walk in your yard, just walk around your house. In the yard, outside, walk around your house 5 times, whatever, 5 times, 3 times, 10 times a day, or 5 times one day and 8 times the next day. Don't worry about what the neighbor's gonna say. That's your exercise. That if you don't want to go to the park, I'm just saying, if you don't want to go out to the park, because some people don't want to be around other people. Walk around in your yard, around your house, the whole parameter. Walk around it. It's exercise. Don't care about what anybody's gonna say. And you got to build. You gotta try to build a support network. Now, it's some people just don't have no support. Family just not gonna support them, and that's wrong. That's so wrong. Cause there's no such a time when a woman have a baby, we need help. But like I said, you got some people that be like, I got it. Help me. Come and help me, please. Help me. And if last of all, try getting therapy. And if you're on medication, take your medication. If you have already been diagnosed, take your medication. If you haven't, go get therapy. It's out here. It's out here. Now, Miss J is gonna bottom line this because I told y'all I'm finished. Let me bottom line this. And as I already told y'all, this thing, it comes in many forms. Postpartum depression comes in many forms. All right. It does. It comes in many forms. And the sad part about it, like I said earlier, it goes undiagnosed. It goes undiagnosed. Sometimes it's too late. All right. Please, if you or someone you know or have been or are experiencing any of these things that y'all heard me call out, please seek medical help. Please do that. And the reason is this: you matter, and your baby matter, and your family needs you. Bottom line. Bottom line. With that being said, Miss J is getting ready to get up out of here. Thank y'all for coming in here again. It was a late night segment. I was determined to do this. Um, Again, this is a topic that I had to talk about. I had to talk about this. It was actually sent to me to talk about. Um, and tomorrow, after I finish, after I'm going in the house now. But I'm gonna go ahead and get my flyer done for tomorrow. I'm gonna look at my calendar, see if I got anything scheduled for tomorrow, because I want to do my autism awareness month segment before April get out. I gotta do that. All right. So with that being said, Miss J, thank you. I thank y'all for coming. Thank you to those that hung in here with me. I appreciate it. And like I said, it's late. Y'all go finish having a good night because Miss J is after a while. All right. See y'all tomorrow. Have a good one. And again, thank y'all for coming here. I really appreciate it. Y'all just don't know. I really appreciate it.